Mantis aliens are perhaps the most mysterious and unsettling of all extraterrestrial creatures. These beings appear within many abduction scenarios, with abductees reporting the ominous presence of these entities looming over their beds as they wake in the dead of night. While the mantis, who call themselves Insectoids, is not as widely reported as the gray or Nordic alien, it still holds an important role within many extraterrestrial contact scenarios. These beings are from the Sombrero Galaxy, which is 28 million light-years from Earth. In the universe, the mantis are decision makers. When there is a conflict, the mantis are able to analyze the situation and to come to a decision in regards to the problem. The mantis are called this way because they resemble a praying mantis or grasshopper insect. This does not mean that they evolved from insect beings. It is just a resemblance because they are skinny with long limbs and have a head with big eyes. The mantis are naked, except for the masters and the Great One, who wear purple cloaks. They vary in height. The medical personnel are about 8 foot tall, the masters about 9 foot, and the Great One is 12 foot tall. In abductions, the mantis beings examine abductees only infrequently and most often engage in staring procedures. When they communicate telepathically with humans, their talk is often more substantive, and they are sometimes more forthcoming in the information they impart. But generally they stand back, observe the abduction proceedings, and may issue directions to the taller beings. In our interactions with the Zetas, many of people can recall being frozen in place. This is one of the roles the mantis beings play in the interaction. Often during interactions with beings from other places, humans begin to become frightened. You might say the mantis beings are the anesthesiologists of the contact experience. To them, it must appear that our response is to start to run around, making loud noises. The end result is to injure ourselves or others. In order to prevent this, they briefly paralyze us. Although the mantis tend to communicate with human abductees using telepathic messages, they have been witnessed engaging one another using an auditory language. Several contactees have described the mantis language as a series of clicking sounds exchanged between the creatures. Mantis beings are called upon to give guidance and direction to assure high-quality standards to all kinds of projects. They assure that the frequencies are appropriate and that the atmosphere and players are conducive to the particular outcome that is desired. The mantis are assisting, and in many ways overseeing, the Zeta Reticulans hybrid program and human spiritual advancement project. Like the Zetas, they were asked by galactic councils to participate. Star Nations counselor Mita says that the praying mantis beings are gifted with the spiritual teachings and visit humans, particularly when this kind of help is needed to be shared. These beings often are called angels by people because they wear garments that are very shiny. Should you encounter them, do not be alarmed by their appearance.